Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Ricardo and I'm Study Boosted. Welcome to a new episode of my Back to School series. If you watched yesterday's video about my note-taking essentials, you know that one of my essentials is a small notebook that I use for note-taking. Now, we've all used notebooks for taking notes, but have you ever set up the notebook so that you can be more productive and organized? Today, I'm showing you the way I set up my note-taking notebook in order to have my notes all clean and organized. So I'm gonna do a very quick DIY, which is going to take like literally minutes, but this setup has been extremely helpful, especially if I need to get back to certain notes and during review sessions, for example, because I can know exactly what I took notes of, when, where it is in the notebook. So if you haven't set up your own notebook yet, this video is what you need for back to school. And before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I'm posting videos every day this week for my back to school series, and I plan on posting a lot of videos this new school year. And with no further ado, let's just get started. Okay, let's start with the supplies that we need. You need a notebook, of course, a pen for writing, a ruler, you need some sticky notes and some glue for the sticky notes. So the very first thing that you want to do is to add some information about you just in case your notebook gets lost. So what I do is that I add my name and my surname and my email address. I'm also adding the school year and what I'm using the notebook for. Now, the very first page of your notebook is going to be an index. This is going to be one of the most useful pages you've ever set in a notebook. So this is going to be super easy. I took the very first page, I write index, and what I do is that I use my ruler to divide the index into different columns. Now, for my setup, I divide the page into 5 columns. The first column is going to be for the number of pages. The second one is for my color code, which is optional, but I highly recommend doing it. The third one is for the subject, the fourth for the content, and the very last one for the date. I'm gonna show you in a moment an old notebook from last semester so that you can see how I used that. Now this column here is for the color code. As you can see, I created some small boxes and I'm going to color each box according to the subject. The next thing you want to do is to number your pages. This is extremely important. It can seem a bit tiring at first, but literally it takes no time. You can sit in front of your favorite TV show or while you're eating or whatever, and you number those pages. Like, do it for real because it's super useful. Or you can use a notebook which is pre-numbered. Then what I'm going to do is that I'm going to apply a sticker to my notebook. Now what's really important for me is to know exactly what the notebook is for at a glance. I don't want to open the notebook to know what the notebook is for. So I'm going to apply a sticker and I'm going to use some glue so that I'm sure that the sticker won't come off the journal. And then I'm ready to label the notebook. What I'm going to write down is the school year, the year, what I'm using the notebook for, and when I started the notebook and when I ended the notebook. Now our notebook is ready. It literally took like 2 minutes. Here, as you can see, I'm showing you a notebook from last semester. I have the description so I know the semester and when I started and finished it. And here you can see the full index. As you can see from the index, I know exactly what I did on each page, when, the content, and the color code is super useful because if you're looking for a certain subject, you just look at the color and you know if there are some notes related to that subject in the notebook. Now, as you can see, my notes are kind of messy a little bit, but what's important to me is that I make sure that I fill the index in. So for example, if I took some math notes, I would write in the index that I took some math notes from page 5 to page 10 about some differential equations, for example, on the 1st of March. Then I add the color and that's it. This way of indexing my notes literally takes seconds, but on the long run, it's going to be so so useful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in a comment down below what you think about my notebook setup. Are you going to set up a notebook this way as well? Trust me guys, this notebook has been so helpful. So helpful, and I don't know what I would be if I didn't have that setup, like that super quick setup before taking notes. I would probably end up having like notes all over the place, not knowing where my notes are, and it would be just a huge mess. So guys, if you haven't already, go check out the previous episodes and don't miss tomorrow's episode as well. So guys, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow in my next back to school episode. Bye!